Let's go to the Item Manager and add the new events. The plugin template has already provided the getKnownEventTypes method, so we'll add our events to it. Here we can see two events, one for each message. These two events will now be shown in the XProtect rule system as triggers. When triggered, a rule can perform any action that is available. We can even add our own custom actions, which we will do later. Let's first add the missing members to our code. The group ID is an optional way to display events under a parent tree item in the rule system. Finally, we add the event group we just created to getKnownEventGroups. Now we can build the project again and make sure the new events can be seen in the management client. Let's create a new rule and call it ControllerUp. When selecting the triggering event, we can see our MIP plugin name in the tree structure. Expanding it reveals the group we created and the underlying two events. Everything looks promising. Let's create a log entry in the rule log when the event is fired so we can verify it's working. We'll copy the first one and edit it for the controller down event. How can we trigger these events? We have to go back to the code to implement the event handler in our background plugin. Let's do that next. Back in the background plugin code, we go to the controller COM method and uncomment the handle event call. We can now remove the following line we used in our initial testing of the communication. The only thing that is left to do is to create the event handler. Let's paste in that code. Most of the event data is quite self-explanatory. The most important part is the message data. It must match the existing event definitions. The Analytics event class is what we are using to create the event. Don't let the Analytics part confuse you. This is the standard way of creating an event. Okay, we are ready to build our project and test the events. Now we need to start the controller simulator as well as the management client. Let's go to the rule log and click Refresh to verify we see the latest information. Now, in the simulator, we see that there is a connection because the buttons are enabled. Let's click on one of them, then return to the management client and click Refresh again. We can see that the event was triggered by our external application. Let's try the other one as well. Everything works as expected. Cool.